Morning, guys. So it is another day here in Winslow, Arizona, but today is a move day. We are going to be hitting the road, but more on that in a little bit. All right, so as discussed this morning, we are on the road. We have left Winslow, Arizona en route to Sedona, Arizona. I think I mentioned it in the last video. Sedona, Arizona is the farthest west that we will be traveling, and for now, because we're going to be heading north now. Now, Sedona is an 8-day or an 8-night stay. We're going to be here for a while, and we got a bunch of things. Not even going to get into them because you never know what we do, what we don't do, what's available and what's not. But we do have a bunch of things planned for Sedona, Arizona, and we're going to share those with you guys. But we are on the road. That's the message. So what's up, guys? So we made it. We finally made it to Sedona, Arizona. Actually, we're just outside Sedona. We are in Cottonwood, Arizona. And I'll turn around. This is our setup. This is our setup for the next, week or so. We're in a place called Rio Verde RV Park, Rio Verde Campground. But we made it, and tomorrow we got a bunch of things planned. We'll bring them to you guys. So good morning. It is another day here in Cottonwood, Arizona, or Sedona, Arizona. And today we are going to take a ride around the Arizona Red Rock Scenic Byway, and we're going to bring you guys some pictures. Okay, so this afternoon or this morning, when we left and we headed out, we went to Sedona from Cottonwood. We took the Scenic Byway, which was 89A, if I'm not mistaken, from Cottonwood into Sedona. You know, here's some of the footage of that scenic byway and just the mountain and the countryside. And I'm probably going to get a little flack for what I'm about to say. I know that there's a lot of people out there that are world travelers. You know, they go to Europe and overseas and visit all those places because there's pretty places to see. And I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. But I'm a U.S. kind of guy. And let me tell you something. I have been to Arizona. I have been to Page, Arizona, Grand Canyon. This is our first trip to Sedona, the Cottonwood area. This is some absolutely spectacular, beautiful town. The little town of Sedona, and I say little because it is pretty small, but it is absolutely gorgeous. The scenery that you're seeing is absolutely gorgeous. And this is just a tidbit. This is just a piece. As the week progresses, we're probably going to get a little bit more in depth into Sedona, and we're going to bring you guys that. But like I said, there's some beautiful stuff to see in this country, and I hope it stays that way. Anybody else have a pet sheep? All right, so good morning. Another day, another adventure. This morning we are heading out to Montezuma National Monument. It has two things that we're interested in seeing there today. We have the Montezuma Castle and also Montezuma Well. It is a national monument, and they do accept the America the Beautiful Pass, which we plan to use, or we're going to use, and save ourselves another 25 bucks. So for those of you that have been following along to see how the national park usage or the America the Beautiful Pass usage is going, so far we've saved almost 50 bucks. Yeah, like 50 bucks. So that's what we got. Rock formation, I'm sure the video doesn't do it any justice, is straight up, completely vertical. So we made it here to Montezuma Well. We're gonna go check it out. I'm actually very curious to see. That'll be probably the first thing, other than the pictures that I just took at Montezuma Castle. It'll be the first time I see water in any one of these places. Let's go check it out. Come on, come on. Here we go. Montezuma Well, which is pretty interesting. First set of water I've seen so far. There's Myrna doing her thing. This is a top of Montezuma Well. There's a whole water system down there, which the ranger was telling us, not very good water. Doesn't kill you immediately, but it'll kill you over time. I guess like everything in life. But it's the first set of, or it's a first well, active, a lot of water that I've seen in this area. So there you go, Montezuma Well right there. All right, so a recap on yesterday. Let's see. We had castles built on the side of mountains. We had arsenic latent or arsenic laced wells, water wells. We had pet sheeps riding in the back of pickup trucks. And then at the end of the day, we had a pink unicorn on a motorcycle. I don't know if we could top that today, but we're going to try. We have a couple of little excursions that we're heading off to today, and we're going to bring those to you guys. All right, so we made it to the trail. We're about 11 or 12 miles outside Sedona. This particular trail is called West Fork Trail. It's going to be a surprise because we really don't know how far we got to go in, but according to the write-ups on this trail and the homework that Myrna has done, it is a pretty trail, so we're going to go give it a shot. Obviously, we don't have the dogs today, but so it should be good. And it's beautiful. It's 67 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. Really looking forward to it. Right, so here's the start of the trail. I'll be honest with you, as you look around and you leave the parking lot, you have these types of views. It is a evident contrast to the hikes that we did in Winslow. There was a lot of clay, a lot of dirt, a lot of desert. Look at all this greenery. It is, like I mentioned, 67 degrees. Sun is out, beautiful day, and we're off. So as the hike that we did in Palo Duro Canyon in Amarillo, this one too is very popular. And by the way, the trailhead, when you park, it is a fee. It is a fee area, so it's $11 per car, regardless of how many occupants. And like I said, it's about 11 or 12 miles just outside Sedona on 89A. So you'll notice it's busy, a lot of people on the trail back and forth. There we go, right on cue. Hello. So this is labeled as a canyon retreat. I am assuming that at one point there was some sort of structure here, because that looks like a pretty cool fireplace. There was some sort of dwelling here at one point, that's for sure. It's a little fixer-upper. Right? There's another structure, I guess, built right into the trail. And another one. That would have been cool. I mean, look at the view that they have. Straight up. Again, I always sound mesmerized when I see water, but for the last couple of weeks in Texas and also in Winslow, it was so dry that now you do these trails and look, we have actual streams. So I guess it sounds silly that I seem almost in amazement. Look at this. This is a little pull off the trail. Look at that. Straight up. All right, so this particular trail has 13 of these creek crossings. You can either bring water shoes and just walk right through the water, or you can try and scale your way through like Myrna's doing. And of course, I gotta stay back to videotape just in case. Come on, Mern. Come on, Mern. There you go. I would go here. Look. Right there to your right. Yeah, one of those two flat ones. Oh boy. Okay, to be continued. All right, so water crossing number, I don't know, 4 or 5. Let's see how this works out. Oh, that's an easy one. Easy peasy. I gotta record all these. You never know. It'll make for great footage at family reunions.
Yeah.
Aw, you made that look too easy. All right, so a little trail update. We discovered that this trail is 3.3 miles one way. So total of 6.6 round trip. Hello. We're about, I don't know, I'd say about an hour into this trail. Taking our time. It's a beautiful day. And as you can tell, we have huge canopies above us. It's breezy. Myrna has switched into her water shoes. Feel good? Okay, so total 6.6 round trip hike. Took us a bit, but we had a good time. The weather was beautiful. It was cool. Had a bunch of trees over the trail, so it was good. We're done with this trail. So good morning. I hope you guys enjoyed the footage that we brought you from West Fork Trail. We enjoyed it. It was awesome. But today, new adventure, little different. We're going to change speeds a little bit here, literally. And I'm really looking forward to this. What I did was I rented a Jeep from a local company here that gives you the Jeep with a GPS with certain back trail roads to ride on. I really don't know what to expect. I have an idea of what I'm looking forward to, and I hope it's a lot of fun. And we're going to share it with you guys. Here we go. All right, so we are in the Jeep. I'll show you guys a picture of it. Pretty cool setup they got running there. It's called Make Your Experience. They rent Jeeps. They give you a what do you call that thing? An iPad with different routes. They go through the whole thing. Actually pretty cool. Best part is we got the dogs with us. Look at Mia living her best life back there. We got Myrna over here. Woo! And yeah, let me flip this around and I'll show you guys. Well, here's your setup. So it gives us the first route. And we're going to do some trails. Really looking forward to it. And I got my dash cam set up. So we'll bring you guys, you'll be riding right along with us. All right, so we made it to our first overlook on our rock crawling journey. Not gonna lie, I'm having the time of my life. This is the way to go. There are many locations out here. There's one called the Pink Jeep Tour that I remember seeing online, which is kind of cool. It's a guided tour, but I'm gonna tell you right now, there's nothing better. It's a little bit more expensive, but there's nothing better than coming out here and getting your own Jeep and going about it on your own. It's awesome. Check out these views. the rock crawler. She's at it behind the wheel, doing Outlaw Trail in Sedona, Arizona. Oh boy, that was a better line. No, go, go, go.
It's gonna be good. Look, see? Nice and slick. Is that a regular car up there?
Yep, they're not going
They're
far.
not supposed to be here. There's a sign back there. Are they stuck?
So check it out. We're on trail number 2 in that bad boy, out in the middle of nowhere in Sedona, Arizona. Actually, it's the Coco Nino National Forest. Check this out. You can't beat it. Can't beat it. It's quiet. We're the only ones out here. It's awesome. And guess who's behind the wheel? That person right there. Woo! This doesn't make you guys dizzy or sick. Wheeling. What's up, guys? So I hope you enjoyed today's footage. It was an absolutely epic day for me and Myrna. We both had a great time, but the whole Jeep experience and going through areas that aren't usually traveled by people on foot and stuff like that, that was just epic. The rock climbing, even though it wasn't really rock climbing, we did a bunch of trails. It was awesome, and it was only fitting to end the day at the last trail, which we're at the end of it right now. It's called Schnebley Trail outside Sedona, and the most epic spot or spectacular spot is the merry-go-round. If you see here right behind me, that's called the merry-go-round. Now, once again, I know that the camera sometimes is deceiving. That is very far away, and it almost feels like I'm on top of the world. Awesome day, and no better way to close it out than with a sunset. Hope you guys enjoyed today. All right, good morning. So I hope you guys are enjoying Sedona, Arizona so far. I can tell you that Myrna and I are just loving this place. Beautiful scenery every day, no matter which way you look. It's awesome. However, we are reaching the end of our trip, so we will be leaving Sedona here in the next day, I think. But we have a few loose ends that we'd like to tie up, and we're going to share those with you guys today. All right, so first thing this morning, right off the top, we made it out to Slide Rock State Park. Slide Rock State Park is basically known for exactly that. It has a huge rock, and people use it, I hope, in warmer weather, because right now it's kind of hot, but I bet you that water's really cold. They use it as slides, and we're going to go down there and check this out. But in the meantime, look around you. Very pretty park. All right, so this is an overlook of the actual Slide Rock area. By the way, forgive me, I did buy a wind thingy for the phone. I just forgot it back at the RV. But here's an overview of the Slide Rock area. We'll go down there in a bit. Kind of cool, kind of pretty. Beautiful day, by the way. Look at that. And look what we have over there. Wave. So if you're willing to take the plunge in what I believe is cold water, I'll let you guys know in a little bit when we get down there. You get in the water way over there, and you just slide down. You keep coming. There are some people down there in the water. Gotta give it to them. All right, so finally, here's a view from ground level. Sort of, kind of. People come from way up there, which we're going to walk to right now. All right, so here's a view from ground level of Slide Rock State Park. And by the way, according to those that are swimming, the water's freezing, which I can just imagine. All right, so we are done at Slide Rock State Park. Took a little drive out here to have a picnic at the Crescent Moon Ranch, which is about 6 miles just outside Sedona. And the picture that Myrna's taking there is of Cathedral Rock. And they say that this particular area of Crescent Moon Ranch is the best place or the best picture of Cathedral Rock. And there she is. So this is a day use area within the Crescent Moon Ranch. Very nice little place. By the way, it was $11 to get in here. $11. We brought lunch. We did a little picnic. But this is a very nice little area. Again, Crescent Moon Ranch, about 6 miles just outside Sedona. Obviously, everything is at your own risk. There's no attendants, no rangers, no lifeguards, none of that stuff. So good afternoon. It is our last day here in Sedona. This is going to be the closeout video for Sedona, Arizona. Today we are just heading into downtown, or actually uptown Sedona is what they call it. And we're going to do what Myrna does best. We're going to go to the little shops. And it's actually a cute little area, or a nice area, very touristy. I'm going to close out the video. This is it for Sedona, and I'll share some pictures with you guys. In closing, I hope you guys enjoyed the video of Sedona. We realize it was long. There was a lot of things to do. That video could have easily been a 3-hour video. I did my best to condense it. I hope you guys enjoyed it.